Uberdemon here, watching the Vault of Horror, and my wife made me a skull cake. Look at that. Magnificent. Greetings, Fiend and Fiendettes. Another installment of Uberdemon's Movie Morgue here. I'm going to start off with a little short literature section. What you see here is Dylan Dog, the more commonly known as the comic book series, the Italian comic book series that's spawned the Italian zombie movie, Cemetery Man, or it's also known as Della Morte Della More. You can see the nice cover art by Mike Mignola, more noted of Hellboy, the creator of Hellboy. And this is the collected version of all the comics in a nice little graphic novel format. I haven't gotten very far yet. It looks, from what I've read, it's just as awesome as the movie. Of course, it's the original source material, so how could it be bad? In this, you'll notice, if you've seen the movie, that Nagi's nowhere to be found. In fact, the sidekick character has been replaced by what appears to be a reincarnate of Groucho Marx, without the mustache. Very interesting so far. I can't wait to read more of this. Definitely pick it up if you can find it. And on to some more birthday presents that I've happened to get early. A couple of Blu-rays that I got. Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Blu-ray, released by Dark Sky Films. If you already have the Steelbook Edition DVD that Dark Sky released, it's essentially the same thing. This one's just a little more polished with a better audio, better, more crisp picture, obviously because it's high def, and same kind of special features, all the documentaries that were created, the blooper reels, the trailers, the TV spots, the tour of the house. Very cool though. Again, worth the upgrade for the picture and the sound. And if you're a true TCM fan, I highly recommend picking this up. And another visual upgrade and audio upgrade, the American Werewolf in London. This is the Full Moon edition, and another great film that's deservingly gotten an upgrade, a high def upgrade. Again, the picture and the sound are much better. The picture's really vivid, and the sound's really amazing, especially when you hear the werewolf howl. You think there's a werewolf in your living room, especially if you have surround sound. Another worthy upgrade to your collection to replace the old DVD if you have a Blu-ray player. And now on to some special Halloween bargains that I've been finding around various places. I'm going to start with Walmart. So Walmart has a bunch of scary movies. They usually do around this time of year for great sale prices. For $5, they had this Gore House Greats collection, just 12 movies of varying qualities. Even having been remastered, like the first movie is probably the worst quality. It's extremely grainy, which is cool because it adds to the whole grindhouse aesthetic of the film. Adding to the grindhouse aesthetic of the film is cool. Most of these appear to be crappers. Some things to note that they have on here. Primeval and Satan's Slave, those look kind of cool. Terror looked interesting. Also on this is The Madmen of Mandoras, also known as They Saved Hitler's Brain. So that's I'm excited that that one's on here because I've never seen it, and I hear it's one of the best, worst movies ever. Scream Trilogy in a box set, which is a Dimension series, and they also released this Halloween 3-pack, which are all the Halloweens that Dimension has released, aside from the 2 remakes that Rob Zombie's done. And this has Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which is part 6, Halloween H2O, which is kind of the reunion one, and Halloween Resurrection. For $15 you get 3 movies, and that's a good deal, so I got it. And I've been wanting part 6 on DVD for quite some time, so that's why I got it. Probably the coolest find at Walmart, for $5, the 2-pack of Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror, the Amicus movies that were released in, were they the 70s? I'm sure that, yeah, in the early 70s. And great, really captures the whole EC Comics spirit. Not as graphic, of course. This was around the time where Britain was doing the whole video nasty thing and banning really, really gross and disgusting horror films. But this film really took it to another place. I really like the way these films make you feel kind of trapped and kind of keep you on edge, more so than a lot of horror films. And another cool thing, I'm jumping over to Best Buy now. At Best Buy, I don't know if any people out there are familiar with FearNet, which they're on Comcast on-demand cable if you have Comcast cable in your area. And you can also go to the website at fearnet.com and watch movies for free. And that's awesome because they're spreading the gift of horror for free. And they rotate them pretty often. They have a lot of really hard to find, really cool movies that have essentially been forgotten by a lot of people, or that most people just haven't even seen. And they do have some more common films. And at Best Buy's partnered with them to release some body bag editions of some of the movies that they had on their website and on their cable on-demand station. And they come in nifty little body bags. This is Drive Thru, which is a fast food slasher film. And I started watching it online, and I got torn away to do something else when I was watching it and never got back around. But I liked it enough to the effect that I bought it in this cool body bag edition. It's actually not bad, not too bad of a slasher film for a kind of nuevo slasher kind of film. Definitely worth checking out if you like cheesy slasher films. It's one of the better cheesy slasher films you'll find. And another one that I got was Warlock the Armageddon, which this is the second Warlock movie. And don't get me wrong, I like the first Warlock movie. It's a great movie. It's the first movie in the series, but this one was so much cooler in my opinion. The special effects pushed the bar. I liked the storyline a lot better. And the special effects were way cooler. Also, I picked up the New Zealand slasher, The Ugly. And I've only seen bits and pieces of this movie, never seen all the way through. I look forward to watching this one because it's a highly underrated slasher film from, I believe, the early 90s. Worth checking out. When I bought the one, it was $8.99. And when you buy two, it was $7.50 for each, so it's essentially two for $15. Definitely worth picking any of those up. They also have great movies like Beyond Reanimator, Fido. What other movies do they have? They had also had House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. They had a lot of really good movies for cheap prices in the nifty little body bags with the FearNet logo on them. And if you buy one, if you look on the back, it actually has the website URL on it, fearnet.com. And I'm going to jump back to Walmart real quick because I forgot one thing that I've gotten that I've got a few weeks back at Walmart, and it's the Fear Itself entire first season, which was shown around Halloween time, and they didn't show like over half the episodes, and this has a bunch of director's cuts on it. We've only watched a couple so far because I really haven't had time to dig into the whole thing. And, well, I kind of want to spread this one out because so far it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to watch the rest. A lot of great directors were involved in these episodes. And it's $20 at Walmart, but luckily I had a $10 credit at the time, and so it was only $10 for me. Worth picking up just because you're getting a lot for a little amount of money. That's all for this edition of Uberdemon's Movie Morgue. Keep checking back. I might have some more stuff here before the season's out or shortly after the season's out. So thanks for checking me out on YouTube. Keep watching. See you next time. Greetings, Fiend and Fiendettes. It's Uberdemon here. Just got back from the Guar show at the Vogue in Indianapolis. Awesome. I can hardly hear a damn thing right now. I didn't get as covered in stuff as I'd like to. The first time I went, I got the most covered, but you can see I got some coverage on my arms. Shirt got some, but it's black, so you can't really see it. This arm got some. You look very closely, you can see some green odorous jizz right there on my hand. When Guar comes to your town, step up to the stage and let him slay you.